channel. This is BNSF 6951. I'm Vinny and I will be your host. On this channel, I give you tips, tricks, and techniques on different aspects of model railroading hobby. And I also do live streams on Friday nights. If you like the content you're going to watch on my videos, please hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell and the share and the like. Anyhow, with all that being said, let's get on with this video. We'll be right back. This Vinny Vid production brought to you by Yankee Dabbler. For all your model railroad needs, check out Yankee Dabbler. Don't forget, 7% discount with BNSF 6951. And by Highways and Byways, awesome street graphics for your roads and streets on your model railroad layout. If you guys are looking for sophisticated model railroad electronics, Logic Rail Technologies has what you need. For a 5% discount on certain items, use code BNSF6951. Well, hello everyone. How's everybody doing? Welcome to Friday Night with the Cuz. Let me say hello to a few peoples here because I got a few people in here already. And we got, let's start from the top. And we got, dang, Steve Wigwag. How's it going, buddy? Glad you can make it in. Ethan Armitage, how's it going? And we got Ralph Greenwood. How's it going, buddy? Thank you so much for doing what you do for me. Jim Tedesco, how's it going? Dwight Curley, nice to see you in here. Let's see who else we got. It's John Schoolkill, how's it going, buddy? Glad you can make it in tonight. And let's see, I think I saw Dave BNSF in here, and I have Joe Rader. How's it going, Joe? And I know I saw Kevin Brown in here. Hello, Kevin. John Tanzillo, how's it going, my friend? Dave, here he is. Dave BNSF N-Scale. Got you, buddy. Yeah, let's see who else we got. You guys hear me okay, right? This is all new to me now, guys. This is very, very new to me. And let's see. Chasco, how's it going, buddy? Steve 87 PSAP, nice to see you, bud. Anthony Dodge, how's it going, buddy? Low Country, that's David. How's it going, bud? Nice to see you in here. Yeah. There's Kevin Brown. Ron Moen, how's it going, my friend? I sent you a package. Did you get that package? I hope it got you in one piece. Please let me know if you did get it, please. I would appreciate it. And I think that's about it. Let's see. Frank Neer, how's it going? Mark Saunders, how's it going? Glad you can make it in tonight. We're going to have a little fun tonight. I'm going to show you guys what I've done the past week and a half and all the money I've spent to get it done. But I think it's going to work out pretty good. Nolan Canofoli, how's it going, bud? Nice to see you. And I'm going to talk about us here in a little while. And who else we got? Derek Alexander. And there's Sparky. How's it going, Sparky? Thomas Grassi. Nice to see you in here, buddy.
You like that background, huh? Wait till you see the other ones. I have been going crazy this last couple of weeks. Uh, and I had the help of a couple of people, and I will mention them here in a little bit. I think I got everybody. It says I have 36. I didn't say 36 hellos. 36 and 20. Thank you, Sparky. Hot Rod Rodney, how's it going, my friend? Listen, I don't know what to tell you, man. I got your text messages and all that stuff. I don't know what to tell you. It's up to you what you want to do. You need to advertise that you're going to do it, first of all, so you get some more people in there. I think that's it. We're all the way down to the bottom. All right. Anyhow, this past week, or actually this past 2 weeks, I've been going crazy trying to get all the cameras in this room to work. And here's a little something that I brought up to both of the people that helped me. And the people that have helped me are Steve Childers and Anthony Dodge. I had extensive phone calls with these people to find out how we're doing this. Now, I explained to both of them about, if you ever watch a crime mystery show and the detectives are all puzzled, they don't know who is the victim and who is the one that did the bad thing, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And somebody who knows the two detectives comes up and starts talking to them and mentions one thing out of the clear blue sky. And that lights a light bulb up in the detectives' heads. That's exactly what happened to me. While I was talking to Anthony Dodge, we were talking about how to get my cameras working, and he showed me all the cameras that he's got going and how he does it and blah, 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 blah. Never did I mention that I was using regular video cameras, handy cams, you know. Anthony said, oh, yeah, by the way, you know, my webcams, bing, the light bulb lit up. So webcams are what you need to use in order to do this without video capture cards. And to show you that, in a few minutes, I will go around the room here and show you the cameras that I do have hooked up. I have 4 right now. I might get a couple more for this room and see how they all work. And I might go to this one software place that Steve Childers told me about. It's called ManyCam. Got to pay for it, but if you pay the second tier, I can have up to 50 cameras. Yeah, so I'm contemplating on doing that. Anyhow, this past weekend, myself and Dave Schenkel and Nolan Canofoli, we took a trip and we went to Sun City. Sun City is a retirement area for older people. I should be there, you know. But anyhow, they have I guess a civic center, a library, or whatever you want to call it. And they have a model layout train room. Anyhow, this is the place we went to, Sun City Model Railroad Club. And the name of their railroad is New River and Western Railroad. Very nice layout. I do have a video. It won't be out tomorrow. It'll probably be out next week. Or maybe it might be a bonus video during the week. I'm not sure yet. Well, thank you, Steve. I appreciate Dave. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Actually, I am feeling pretty good. Now that my hands are all working pretty good. James Young, how's it going, bud? Nice to see you in here. Anyhow, so getting back to my story, so I went ahead and I bought four webcams, and they are hooked up straight into OBS. No video capture cards or anything. Ken Busick, how's it going, buddy? And I appreciate that too, buddy. We had a really good time. I really enjoyed the layout, and I did do a video. You know, I did a video that'll be coming up maybe next week. I'm not sure yet. But anyhow, I do appreciate you, and I appreciate you for becoming a member to my channel. Anyhow, let's get on with this. Let me do this part here. I want to thank a few people. Do I have anything here? This room is not as roomy as my other room. Anyhow, we'll go here. I want to thank all of you guys that have been taking care of me on my Saturday videos with little donations here and there. But the people I really want to thank right now are these people right here. We'll start off with Paul Jordan, New Haven Rails, Hot Rod Rodney, Joe Rader, Chris Mitchell, Dennis Dew, Dave BNSF, Bugs Moran, Grandpa Rails, Jim Veronico, Ron Moen, Brian Page, Justin Enscale, Robert Young, Mark Arnold, and my newest member, Mr. Ken Busek. Thank you so much, guys. I do appreciate all the donations and stuff. I'm running out of breath here. Hello, Raymond Anthony, 127. How's it going? What did I say? Only took us 5 years of doing live streams to figure out. You're right, Sparky. It took us 5 years to figure it all out. Oh, man, I can't believe it's been that long. Anyhow, I do appreciate Mr. Ken Busek. And if you guys are in the Arizona area and you are in the Sun City area, take a look and go visit these guys. I don't have their address. Ken, maybe you can put the address up there. Hello, John Mystic. How's it going, buddy? Let's see. Is there an address on this paper? No. Ken Busek, if you can put the address up there so I can get other people to come in there and check it out. Nathan Delay, how's it going, my friend? And I thought I saw somebody else here. And Anthony, I just want you to know that I did try a video camera and it did not work. Oh, by the way, I'll show you what I had to get, or what I'm getting to get all of this stuff done. I ordered cables, lots and lots of cables. These are 20-foot cables. They are 3.0. There's 2 here. And there's 2 10-footers in there. And there's 4 3-footers in there. And 2 16-footers that are in use right now. Anyhow, with all of that being said, let me take you for a tour around my layout. So, this is going to be my yard. As you can see, on the left side there, you'll see Smith Pipe and Steel, which is a very prototypical place. Rail Artist, how's it going, my friend? And we have Aussie America. How's it going, bud? Sun City Model Railroad Club, Recreation Center. That's it, John. Thank you so much, buddy. I don't know if it's on Thunderbird. I don't think it might be. It might be right, John. I'm not 100% sure. I thought it was on Peoria. But we'll see. Of course, Ken's going to be there. Anyhow, that's my yard. And as you can see, the track that's all the way on the outside on the left, and it goes around the backside and comes out to all the way on the right side. That's my reverse loop that goes into the other room and comes back into this room. All right. And so now this is my industry that's right here. It's right off to my right side. There's 3 industries there. The first one down at the bottom is Fertizona. The second one up is Western Refining. And the last one, the blue building, just before it goes across the tracks, that's Mariani. All right. And then we got this one, which is an overhead looking the opposite way of my yard. And as you can see on the lower left side, that's a train station that John Tanzillo did for me. Thank you, Mr. John. Where are I? I did. I sent you the link, brother. Maybe I didn't. Oh, man, I screwed up again. Sorry, John. Here you go. Man, I tell you what, I'm getting senile in my old age, that's for sure. Anyhow, as we're getting back to it, now Mariani, the train station was done by John. It's actually, I think we did it at 2/3 the actual size because it would have taken up that whole area that you see right there. And just to the top of the train station right there, you'll see that is Paramount Petroleum. And across the tracks over on the other side At the far end, you see another blue building there, and that is 2M Plumbing Supplies or Sprinkler Systems or something like that. Roy Hardwick used to deliver to that place. And right next to that is the I-10. And I spoke with somebody, Mr. Kevin from GLE Layout. He told me I should either get rid of the I-10 or extend it all the way out to the end. And I'm thinking about doing that. I'm not 100% sure yet. The next building is Smith Pipe and Steel. And that was my very, very, very first scratch build. That was done 10 years ago. And I wish I would have made it smaller so my width of that table could be less than 4 feet. Anyhow, let's see. Let me get back down here, see who else dropped in. There's my Nathan DeLay. Hello, Nathan DeLay. All righty. Let me bring Nathan up here for a little bit. Hold on, Nathan. There you go, Mr. There you go, Mr. Nathan. How are you?
Good. How are you, Vinny?
I'm doing okay. What's been going on, buddy?
Interesting to say that. I was doing when I was at work. Luckily, someone was doing a presentation about a certain railroad, so I made half of it about that because it would have been way too long.
Well, that's cool.
So,
All right.
yeah.
Let me see. So Kevin, hello, Kevin's Trains. How's it going, buddy? And I saw someone else in here. Randall Ellison, how's it going? And Redbird Tony, glad you could all make it in tonight. 46 and 24. Thank you, Sparky. I appreciate that. Let me bring my brother up here too. We'll have 3 of us up. Hello, Mr.
Hey.
John.
How you doing, Vinny? Hey, Nathan. How you doing?
Hey.
Let's do it that way.
There you go. Yeah.
Now, I have had a request from one of my subscribers, from David, Low Country Railroad. He is not 100% sure on how to use a measuring device, a ruler. So I told him that I would give him a quick run by on how to use a ruler. So we'll do that here in a little bit. Anyhow, did you see, I went around the room there, John. Did you see all of that?
I caught part of it.
I like this. This is cool.
Yeah.
It looks like it's well done in a precise way.
Yeah, these cameras I have up here now are only temporary. I'm just trying to get, find out where everything is going. But right now, and I'm going to get a couple more in here because you're not seeing any of the upper.
Oh,
upper
yeah,
section.
the upper and the back. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not seeing any of that. Thayer Bandit. I don't know who this person is.
Who?
Thayer Bandit.
That's
Randall.
oh, sorry.
Is who?
That's Randall.
Randall Ellison?
Yeah, Mystic calls him the Sayer Bandit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll bring him up then.
Yeah, hey, Vinny, that was actually a thing that was started by Mystic Railroad. He usually refers to me as the Thayer Bandit, so that was I kind of slid that in there recently
I know,
to
but you
kind
guys,
of go along with that. So
you guys use these different names and you confuse me. Now, it doesn't take very much to get me confused, okay?
it don't take me nothing to get confused, Vinny. I can just look at myself in the mirror and get confused. So
That's funny. I did. Let's see. This layout tour is interrupted by a public service
Public service announcement.
Public service announcement party at Vinny's. Let's go. Bring it on, baby. I can use a lot of hands for some work. Now I got more mountains to build. I got turnouts to replace. Come on down, guys. Come on down.
Yeah.
I am wanting to do some swaps with some people. And if you have any stickers or cards or anything, I would like to swap you my sticker for your sticker. And that'll be free of charge.
Oh, that's awesome. May Prince is doing that as well.
And also, hello, race fan. How's it going? I have my cups for sale.
Nice.
That's nice.
I think
this
the
is
color
awesome.
goes well with it.
I think this is the best printing job I've ever had done. The colors are just unbelievable. They're
Yeah,
just
they
right there.
pop
That
right
does.
off.
That looks good, Vinny.
And the backside,
Agreed.
really
One
nice.
of those modern engines.
$14 plus shipping, guys.
Ah,
Send it to my PayPal if you want one. I think I got 6 or 8 of them left. All right,
Oh,
so I'm gonna make all you guys small for a minute. Let's see if I can.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh,
Help! I'm
We're
shrinking.
shrinking. We're shrinking
This is
like
fun.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kid.
That's okay. I need to be small for a little bit.
The reason why I want to put you small is because I want to show Mr. David from Low Country Railroad basically a basic information on measuring devices like that and like that. Now, there's a couple of differences you have to notice when you're working with rulers. Number one, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. I'll get it up. You see this line right here?
Oh, yes.
That is the starting line. So when you're going to measure something, let me get this up here. I got this. So we're going to measure something. You measure from that line, not from the edge of the ruler. From
Right.
the line. Now, contrary to that, here's a ruler that does not have a space. So you can put this right up against your project and measure right from the edge of the ruler.
I honestly think that could be helpful with people with special needs as well.
Uh-huh. And then this is your scale ruler. And it's the same thing. It has a starting place
yeah.
right there. So you would not start it at the edge of the ruler. You would start it at your line when you measure. Now, when I measure something, I usually put this side on the edge and then measure out what I need. Now, I'm not quite sure what you wanted to know, Dave, but anyhow, if you watch my video on how you can get the measurements off a building, off of Google, you just convert those measurements. So if you got 100 feet and you're doing HO, you take your ruler and you go to the HO scale. I think this is the side with the HO. Yeah.
Oh, you mean HO scale ruler?
Yeah, it's HO. Well, this has got 4 scales on it. So you will go to the HO skies and you just measure out whatever the measurement is on your building that you're trying to measure. The only thing, like I say, you got to watch out for is some rulers, like this one, starts at the edge. But the other ones start like a quarter or an eighth of an inch in. So you need to make sure that you do, otherwise your measurements are going to be totally messed up. So Dave, if you need any more information than that, let me know and I'll do a private with you. But it's not really that hard to learn how to use a ruler.
Well,
Now,
he wants to know how you tell the feet distance on the ruler.
Oh, okay.
That
Well,
would be your markings. So
yeah, that'll be just the markings. Let's see if I can get one here. It's hard for me to do this because I'm not set up like my other room where I can aim the camera down. But these numbers here represent feet. Every big number is a foot. This is the N scale. This is the N scale one. Let's see, let me get the HO one. HO's on this side. Yeah, this is the HO.
Oh,
So if you got a building, let's say it's 20 feet, you would just start here at the line and you would go to number 20, and that would be 20 feet, 20 scale feet in HO. And that would
Sounds
apply
good.
also to N scale, O scale, G scale, whatever you're doing. Is that a little bit better, Dave?
hey, Jack,
for me, I think
hey,
it's
Dave B, John Tanzillo.
Dave says he has that. Well, yeah. So all right. So then it should be easy for you. All the numbers are your foot. Is that I say that right? All
Foot
the
and
num-
feet. Yeah.
Yeah, all the numbers that you see, the numbers that are written are the feet.
Yeah.
So each number that you see is actually 1 foot, and then everything that's in between is a half foot or a quarter foot or whatever.
Right.
I use my N scale one, and I can get down to like I can get down to a foot, which is really small. It's like 1 millimeter. If you can look at this sheet of plastic this way, that's 1 scale foot and N scale. No problem,
Yeah.
Dave.
That's like, gee, microscopic.
Really. So, but if you need any more help, Dave, I'll be glad to help with you. On the door sizes, if you measure your front entrance door, that's pretty much typical of what a door would be. It's like 36 by 80. So it's pretty typical for most of the doors, except for like industrial doors where they have the steel doors, might be a little bit wider.
Or I guess train doors would be harder to do too.
Yeah.
James Young said he always used 1/8 of an inch for HO and 1/16 of an inch for 1 scale foot and N scale.
No, that could be close. What did he say now? 16th?
1/8 inch for HO and a 1/16 for N scale.
Let's see how close he is.
And Ralph Greenwood says on HO, divide actual length by 87.
Yeah, you can do that too. You said 1/8 inch equals a foot?
1/8 inch for HO, yeah.
Oh, for HO. And 16 for...
And a 1/16 for N scale.
Yeah, he's pretty close. He is
Hey,
pretty
John
close.
Benicki.
John Benachik, how's it going, my friend? Nice to see you in here. You froze up. I did not freeze up. I don't see me freezing up. You guys see me freezing up?
No,
No.
everything's look good on my end. So
All right.
I'm
So
not looking at the YouTube either, so.
is my video looking good? Is my sound okay?
yeah.
I think
Yeah, because-
I think in my opinion, it might be the Wi-Fi they might be on. Like it could be slow, it could be or something.
Yeah, it could be. It could be. So I got a very I got a good high speed upload. I'm using a T-Mobile
Nice.
internet that they have, and I tell you what, when I changed to that, I couldn't believe the difference. Hello, CP368. How's it going, bud? Working in the snow and rainstorm? Oh no!
Oh, wow, Tim.
Oh, I heard.
Oh yeah, that's the rainstorm last night. Daggum.
Yeah, it rained here. You know, since I've been here in Arizona, this has got to be the wettest year I've seen in 2003. 20 years that I've been here.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I was out there today working, and northbound pulled in. I talked to the conductor off that train and asked him what it was like down there towards Memphis, and he told me, there's a lot of water down there. He said it wasn't over the tracks, but he said there was a lot of water down there.
Yep. Hello, Saturday Bob. How's it going, my friend? Glad you could make it in tonight.
Hey, Bob.
Oh, Vinny, that trestle behind you. Did you meant to park the train that certain way?
I put it up there because someone asked me to put it up there.
Oh, I thought it was all coincidence.
No. So after when I tried doing this the first time with my regular cameras, that wasn't working very well. I forgot who it was. They said, you ought to set a train up on the bridge over there. So I said, okay. So the next day I put a train up there, and then lo and behold, I couldn't get everything to work. And now that everything's working, I can actually, let me see if I can do this.
It's a nice touch. Little
Yeah,
detail.
Jack said he lost power 7 times today.
Oh, you can zoom it.
Yeah, it's,
One of those monitors.
Yeah, I would believe that, Jack, because I looked on the radar, and even when I was going through Memphis earlier today, it looked pretty hairy down in there. So,
yeah, I tell you, the rain here has been really crazy. I mean, it actually woke me up a couple of nights this week. That's how hard it was raining.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Raining hard like that, that's like a cow pissing on a flat rock.
I'm used to rain.
That's just how we describe it back home, you know.
I'm used to rain so much that makes me sleepy for some reason.
Hey, Dwight. Yeah, rain is good for sleep. That's for sure.
Yeah, well,
Not
not the way it was raining this week. I tell you what.
Unless you had, unless it's thundering and stuff. But at that point, you just go sit out on the porch and watch the storm.
I think it was Ralph Greenwood. I think he did a lightning video. He just set his camera up. He set his camera up and just let it go and kept on catching the lightning. It was pretty cool
Yeah.
video.
Wow.
We have some pretty violent lightning storms up in here, but
Yeah, I bet you do.
last night it wasn't the wildest show out there, but it was still pretty loud.
Are you working right now?
No, I'm actually at home right now.
Oh, that's cool. All right. All right.
They
So, go ahead.
I was just gonna say the only thing. Well, they called me for a dog catch crew while I was out there, and all they did was go get one train from at Black Rock. The train had apparently hit a tree on the main line, and it didn't seem to damage the locomotive, but there was a lot of tree debris on it. They was cleaning off of it, but
That's
they
crazy.
they brought it to a place called Hogan, which is actually Black Rock on the Thayer Sub South, Arkansas, Black Rock, Arkansas, and I guess the defect detector got them, and they died right there on the main line. They had to get that crew to relieve them. So,
Are you looking at any of these chats? These people are getting snow. 4 inches, 6 inches.
yeah, I believe that.
Jeez Louise.
Hey,
One time it snowed in
March ain't gonna let up yet. It's not spring yet.
It's not supposed to be like this here, dude. Okay.
One of the weirdest things that happened in Pennsylvania is that it snowed one time, then it was sunshine, and it melted almost all the snow away completely.
Yeah. And that's funny. When I was and by 10 o'clock it was all gone. As soon as the sun came out, it was gone. It's still got
Right.
2020 to snow. Hello, race fan. I don't know if I said hello to you earlier, but hello. Been fortunate. Dave's been fortunate, has not had any heavy rain or snow. He's in Wisconsin. Let's see who else.
The back's doing a lot better, Mystic. I think whatever was causing my issues is past for the most part. So,
What happened?
well, I'm not totally sure, but I think I had kidney stones again.
That's not fun.
No, they're not fun. That I've had them twice before that, and that you pretty well know what they feel like after that. So
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
that
That's
felt
the
just
worst
like 'em,
thing
so-
you'd ever go through.
Huh.
Vinny?
Yes.
Are you going to Sparky's YouTube meet and greet that's happening in May?
I am still debating on that. Because if I go, I am going to drive. I'm not going to fly. I'm going to drive if I go.
I might be a little similar because I don't know if I can make it. If somebody would have to take me, but that's pretty much about it.
Yeah. Hello,
luckily I
Kevin.
have-
This is from Ron. Kevin Brown. How's it going, buddy?
Well, luckily I have my own YouTube meet and greet at a place called North Ends in Flemington, New Jersey. My own YouTube meet and greet that's going to happen on March 11th.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that's next weekend, right?
Yep,
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's next weekend.
Next weekend.
Saturday.
That's
Yeah,
a little bit
I may.
for me to get to, but yeah, I hope you have a good turnout up there, Nathan, and
Oh,
get
thanks.
to run your trains. That would be pretty cool to see.
I may. I was going to say I may try to go up to that Home and Garden show tomorrow at the Civic Center if I'm not working or doing something else. The West Plains Mall Railroad Club is supposed to have their layouts up there running. I know I talked to the club president the other day, and he said for sure the HO and the O scale layout's going to be up there. And he mentioned the third layout. He said But I didn't hear him say which one because they have an S scale layout and they have an N scale layout. So I don't know which one's going to be up there as the third layout. So I guess I'll find out when I go up there tomorrow, or I should say if I go up there tomorrow.
I guess like in a good way, it's like a good Christmas present. So who knows what's gonna happen?
Went to was John
Yeah.
John Benecki. Is that how you say his name? Benecki.
Well, I've
wait.
heard it called a couple times, different ways.
Okay. He
Hey,
said.
Kevin, New Zealand, how you doing?
John says that his winter was through December and it's been warm since. So, what part of the country are you in, John? Our club show is in 2 weeks. Yeah, we're gonna. There's a swap meet coming up here. Remember where we went on that train ride, John?
Yeah,
Yeah, right next door is that club. They do
Yeah,
a swap.
yeah.
Yeah, they do
oh,
a
they're
swap
gonna do a
meet.
swap meet over there.
Yeah, they're gonna do. I think it's March 18th. A couple of weeks.
Oh yeah, March 18th, we get Thunderbirds and Blue Angels out here for their show that
Ooh.
weekend.
Both them together.
Yeah,
Bernard
do you mean
lives
like
in Northeast Nevada. Cool.
When you mean Thunderbirds, do you mean the TV show Thunderbirds or a type of bird?
the
No, it's
the
Air
Thunderbirds
Force.
fly in the F-18s and the Thunderbirds fly F-16, and the Blue Angels are flying the F-18 Hornets.
Oh, are they?
Yeah,
So they're
do
doing
you
they're doing the show together.
yeah. It's the first time I've ever going to be seeing them together. It's always been separate.
Yeah,
I mean,
really.
they're coming to the naval base out here, so I've
Well, they
seen
go
the
up-
Blue Angels out here before, and I've seen Thunderbirds 100 years ago when I was in the service.
Wow.
We actually had them in the hangar up there. So.
What did you do at your military or something? Or Air
I
Force?
was in the Air Force and worked on F-15s. I did the weapons system, loaded
Interesting.
missiles, ammo. Worked on
Right.
all, make sure the systems were 100%.
I'm just
see.
wondering. I'm wondering if either the Thunderbirds or the Blue Angels or both will be here because there is an Air Force base here, not far away.
Yeah. I would imagine they'll probably tour the country that way. But it's the first time I've ever heard of them being together. So
Yeah, me too. I've never heard that before. I mean, it was always like when I lived in California, the Blue Angels were flying out of Miramar.
yeah.
Oh, Vinny, do you live right next to a boneyard, type of plane place?
Yes, going down towards Tucson, there is a big
Tucson.
boneyard down there for
Wow.
military equipment and a lot of 747s.
Yeah.
Wow.
The last time you saw T-Birds are flying F-100s, holy crap, that was
Damn, Joe.
man, that's a long time ago, buddy.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Holy mackerel.
What's that train set? Is it out of its box or that's just the box?
Oh, this one?
Yep.
That's one of the train sets I got at this auction back in December. I kind of told this story on some other on a different stream, but they had an auction up at West Plains. But this is going all the way back to I think around the first week of December,
Nice.
and they had all these trains. And where it was located at, it was in this big metal building, but you had to go walk up these really sketchy stairs.
Oh, wow. Unsafe?
And it was up in the upstairs part of this big metal building, and the guy had a layout. He had all these trains. He had DVDs. You know, not most of them weren't train videos, but he had kind of a case of DVDs and all that. And
Big
so I hung around and waited because there was a box here, and I'll show you one of the cars. That's it. That was in this box. And these are brand new cars that have never been took out. So right there's one of them
Wow.
that was in this box.
That's awesome.
There are Concord, Chesapeake, and Ohio passenger cars, and there's like 3 or 4 of these suckers in there.
Yeah, those
And it had-
look like something that I have.
Yeah. And I also had that Missouri Pacific GP50, the Athearn Blue Box, the one I got on my community page posted. And they were practically giving that stuff away. I mean, hardly anybody would bid. I think this box full of passenger cars and had that engine in. I think I give like $10 for it.
Oh, wow.
And this set right here, and there's another one. And I've got it piled full of stuff, but this is a really weird set. In fact, I'm going to get it out right and show you. I'm going to turn my camera off for just a second while I do that.
How's it going, buddy?
Marcel, how are you doing?
Yeah, I haven't seen him for a while. Steve87 said there used to be a naval base here in Arizona. That's pretty far from the water, if you ask me.
Vinny, did you know about belly tanks? They're a type of race car.
Who? Say it
Belly
again?
tanks. Belly tanks.
No, I never heard of that.
So the story behind it is where there are fuel tanks for the airplane during World War II. Then they had nothing to do with them, so then a lot of car enthusiasts decided to turn them into race cars.
No, wow. That's pretty funny.
Oh, yeah. That's
Well,
a good, they're aerodynamic. Yeah, they would make a good race car.
Yeah, really, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I got to be careful how I handle this because it's kind of loose inside the box. Whoa.
Let's not drop
Stuff,
anything.
yeah, stuff's kind of sliding around inside, so I kind of got to be careful how I hold this. But there's the other set that I bought with that.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
awesome! I love that type
And this
of.
set does run. In fact,
company.
if you look, there's a short that I put up there from the club display because I stopped there that afternoon and tried this set out, see if it runs. This thing runs like a sewing machine. I mean,
Yeah.
James Young said they
it's a good running little set, but it's got a Meade paper boxcar, an Eckerd boxcar. The caboose is Fujifilm. It's got flat car, 2 containers. Trying to read the thing on the side of it. It's got some kind of a clothing brand as one of the containers, and it's got a tank car that kind of slid down in there too. It's got a Coca-Cola tank car. The other container is supposed to be on that flat car, the Hasbro container. So
Hello, George.
it's a pretty cool
Hi,
little set.
George.
So, and then of course the other one, the one Nathan was asking about, that's the BNSF Rail Chief set. So,
Is that Bachman?
yeah, that's a Bachman set. This one here, I looked underneath of the SD40. It's hauling this set, and I think it's a
Mahano?
yeah, I think it's a Mahanos engine.
Yeah, it looks familiar from the box to me.
But it's, like I said, it's a really good set. I mean, I was really surprised the thing even ran. But anyway,
Yeah.
I got those 2 sets, that box, which was all I wanted. And to finish off the story, the auctioneer, he said, okay, so I'm selling the rest of the room, whole thing. He tried to get $100 for it and couldn't get a bid. He looked at me, he said, would you take that thing for $100? Just get this thing out of here. And I said, man, I'd like to. I said, but I've got nowhere to put it. I said, it would just ruin if I bought it.
Yeah, there you
Because I literally have nowhere to put that stuff.
I guess not to
And-
sound.
Hi, SoCal.
He finally sold that entire room, trains, layout, everything, $50.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
go. Hey, Nathan,
Yes.
James Young says the old belly tanks from P-51s is what they used to use.
Ah,
Ah.
I actually
And-
saw one in person at a museum. I find that interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
But just to finish what I was saying was I told Dad that afternoon, I said, I'd have hated to been the guy that bought that and had to carry that thing down the stairs. I said, because I didn't feel comfortable walking up and down them things empty-handed. I would hate to try to carry a layout down those things.
Hey,
But it was a modular layout. I mean,
It's Mr. Eric Hall is in the house.
yeah.
Put
I
it
need to
behind
go
the,
visit him too. I'm gonna visit
put it
you and
behind
you.
the fence. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, I want to see what kind of deals I can get at this swap meet that's coming up. They usually don't have very good stuff. It's just a bunch of people, bringing their stuff over and trying to sell whatever they can.
No, is it just a train swap meet, or is it just is it a general?
No, it's just trains. It's all
Just
trains.
yeah.
Yeah, train related. They have some tin plate stuff.
Right.
Signs and crossing bucks and all of that kind of stuff. But
Yeah.
they do have trains and track and stuff like that.
I did see Bernard C's comment there. He said that he never gets to see deals like that. I can remember one other time where I've attended an auction and got deals like that. And that came about almost 9 years ago, somewhere in that neighborhood. I went to an auction down here at Salem that had a bunch of train stuff. And it sold very much like that when West Plains did. They were practically giving the stuff away. That's the one where I bought all those beer can tank cars for $5 a piece. Those Athearn beer can tankers and the
Wow.
2 6-pack war cars for $6.
Mm.
So
Just
with all these stuff that I'm doing in this room is a couple of reasons. Number one, whatever work I'm going to do in this room, I'll probably do it live. And number two, when I get everything all set up, we'll do op sessions in this room, or we could do op sessions in the other room because I intend to put cameras in that room also. Or just basically just run a train around the entire layout, start it in here and go up and come back down to here,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what my goal is right now. And I tell you, these webcams are a lot cheaper than video cameras. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh yeah.
I got the one that's using my face cam right now. That's a Logitech, and it was like $29.
wow.
Right.
One of the other cameras that I bought was $179. It's like holy
Oh my
mackerel! What a
goodness.
Wow.
That's
Vinny,
stuff ain't cheap.
No.
Vinny, are you attempting to using GoPros, maybe the ones that Sparky used for his around the train layout type of thing?
Ooh.
The
That
Go-
was a pricey. That is pricey.
the GoPro would not work on mine because it would not go through any of my bridges.
Yeah, I'd be too big for N scale. Yeah.
But one of my subscribers sent me a link that there is somebody that makes a camera for N scale. And it's like $129, but it works. It's like it's really small, and it'll sit like on a flat car right in front of the locomotive. Because
Yeah.
I'm anxious to see what my layout looks like from the cab view also.
Yeah, that'd be good to see.
I guess perhaps I should rephrase the question. Are you going to use if you got GoPros, would you rather use them for like around the layout like you're doing right now?
I mean, as cameras just around the room.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would be a little bit spendy for me to be doing that.
I see.
Those are pretty spendy, right? They're like $100 a piece. Hello, Mr. Joe Sestito. So yeah, I would like to, but these cameras, it seems like the quality is pretty good on them, especially this one here.
Yeah, it looks very high quality.
But yeah, I'm pretty happy with these cameras so far.
Nice.
I bought two of the Logitech, and then I realized that putting two of them in the same port that it was going to fight. So I had to change the ports around. So now what I'm doing, instead of buying the same brand, I'm buying all these different brands so nobody fights with anybody.
Yeah.
Interesting.
John Tanzilla says the Polaroid Cube Plus with Wi-Fi that he used is no longer manufactured, but you can find them on eBay.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
Great for G scale, Z scale. Huh. Now, Eric Hall has got a camera that I thought was pretty cool. He puts it on his layout.
He's got it posted right on there now.
Does it? Yeah. Maxi 4 Action. Yeah. Small portable pocket video camera. Very small, good quality, $98 range. No, the one I'm talking about, I don't know if it's the same one he's talking about, but it actually follows. So if you got a locomotive or a train that's running around, this camera will follow it. So I thought that was
Well, that's
fascinating.
neat.
Oh,
So that's-
speaking of that, sometimes I use micro like what Sparky does, but on another note, there's with Michelle, I forget what museum she works for, but there's like a GoPro, but disguised as a snowplow, and that has a
Oh,
camera.
really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
They went to disguise as a snowplow so it doesn't look all wiry and unrealistic type of thing, which makes sense.
Hello, Dax.
Wait, what? But
George
you
wants to know what's the deal with Amtrak lately?
Well, weather. It's all weather.
Yeah.
Shut down. They were. Let's see. The chief. They shut down for a few days because of the weather, snow, all that. Number 4 ran this morning. Number 3 out of Chicago was canceled again today. They were supposed to start back up today. So it's all, man, all this snow and rain. There's places where the Coast Starlight runs up, going up to Portland. There's places up by, I want to say, in San Luis Obispo County or somewhere where it runs through the fields. Well, my last trip, we were coming back down. There was water on both sides of the track, and we were going, I don't know, 15, 20 miles an hour through that section. So you have to. They've got all that, and then a lot of people don't realize there's a lot of speed restrictions.
Oh.
When you go in here, but when it's raining a lot, they slow the trains down because you don't know whether they're gonna have a washout somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh. Another thing I heard from Amtrak that isn't that bad. Like let's say you want to record on the train station. Well, you only have to are allowed to do that if you have like a train ticket. But luckily for me, the only time I go on Amtrak is if I go on the train. But yeah. And there's also restricted areas where you can't record at the station, but yeah. Well,
Yeah.
So what do you guys think about all these cameras here now?
Oh, it gives
Good.
gives everybody a good look of everything.
Sounds all
It'll
intriguing.
look even better once there's a train running through there. It's right now it's just static. You don't see nothing happening. But once the train is running through, or once I'm doing some off sessions in the yard right there.
Oh yeah, that's gonna look awesome, Vinny.
Well, Dave's asking if you can run continuously.
I can once I get the cameras in that room, because when I'm in this room and I would be controlling everything from this room. I would have to have cameras in the other room so I could see the train as it's going around. So if I have any problems, but yes, I can do I can do a lower level continuous run. I could also do it in the upper level, but it would take like 20 minutes up and 20 minutes down. So
Yeah.
but in here it would take probably about 4 or 5 minutes to go around. So I'm working on that, because that'd be something that while I'm talking to you guys, I could have a train running behind me. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, Eric.
Vinny, do you have a lot of monitors for the cameras a lot?
Say again? I'm sorry.
Do you want to buy a lot of monitors for the cameras?
Monitors?
Yeah,
I got 2 monitors in here right now, and I got 2 monitors in my other room.
Oh, sounds handy.
This is the secondary live stream room. The main live stream room is across the hallway over there.
What made you change your mind to switch places?
Because I want to get cameras in my layout room. I can't do that from the other room. I mean, I could. I mean, if I had cables long enough, and I don't want to run 50-foot cables into the other room. That'd be crazy. But no, if I'm in here, I got my throttle right here.
Oh yeah.
Command station's right down there, so I'm right in here, So, but in the other room, it's just strictly live stream. Nothing happening in this. I do scratch builds or whatever, a kit build. I would do it. Yeah, this room is just strictly for the layout.
I guess.
Hey, Eric, I waxed this morning. You know, that's probably why it's shining real good.
I tell you, my daughter brought her car to AutoNation. She's got a Jeep, right?
Yeah.
And she was having problems with the air conditioner and this and that. So they found out after testing that she needed an evaporator. Okay.
Right.
So they had to pull the whole dashboard out to get to the evaporator, right?
Oh.
So they got the car 2 weeks. Okay. Now she's got a baby to get around, and so she's got to borrow cars to get around. Okay.
Right.
Sounds like an important part.
I take her to pick up the car last Thursday, and she gets it home and she goes, "Dad, on my screen it says can't find this device." I said, "You better bring it back," because they had the dashboard out and they probably forgot to plug something back in.
Vinny, since you brought that up, I gotta tell this. I may have told this story once before, but our new rail crew vans that we got, or I say new, our newer rail crew vans that we got out there, that's there now. They have all these sensors on them. Well, the best way I can explain it is these new vans, they have sensors that tell you when the other sensors are bad. Because I'm trying to remember how this happened. There was they've had these tire pressure sensors on these vehicles for a little while now.
Yeah.
And I guess on one of the vans that we've got out there, the tire pressure sensor had malfunctioned, and a message. Now these are 2021. They're actually supposed to be labeled 2022, but they're actually 2021 Toyota Sienna hybrid vans is what they are. And they have this big screen on the console, and it flashed a message up there that said, the tire pressure sensor is something along the lines about the tire pressure sensor. It says, pay no attention to this message. The sensor is bad, or something along those lines. I was like, are you kidding me? This thing has a sensor that tells you that the sensors are bad. I'm like, how insane is that?
And don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Is there a way to
Well, cars are up. I mean, we're not going off in the ditch. So
Too much crap
It's
on it.
all right.
Too much crap.
I think it's too much information that the sensors
way
are
too
saying.
much.
Yeah.
Way too much. Hello,
Well-
Kyle Stevens. How's it going, bud?
Hey, Kyle.
I'll be honest though. I will give these bands credit. They have been pretty dang reliable. They can be a pain on cold mornings because sometimes you have to go out there and jam them. But I gotta give them credit. When you fire these things up, they run like they're just terrific vans. But yeah, I just find that weird that they have sensors that tell you that the other sensors are going bad in them if they have something like that. But
No, Derek, I just took it out. I let my hair down.
It makes me think if they're doing that to get more money for parts.
I mean, yeah, I mean,
Well,
it's possible.
here, let me put it to you this way: as a parts guy that works in a dealership, if the parts don't fail, I don't have a job. The technicians don't have a job. The dealership doesn't have a job. They just sell cars, and then
That's a good thing.
if it was a perfect world, nothing would break down, and then you wouldn't be able to sell new products or anything like that.
Today,
But the way things are right now, with after all this sickness that was been around for the last couple of years, screwed up all the electronics for these cars getting stuff, because we're still getting stuff from back order from last year.
oh wow.
But I was getting ready to say our most of our vans, or I say most of them, a few of our vans are already over 100,000, well over 100,000 miles. In fact, the one I drove today is sitting at 122,600 miles, and they're not even a year old yet.
Wow.
So
There,
it won't work, Eric.
that tells you how much we drive those vans.
Yeah, really. I brought my car
reminds-
today. I brought my car today to get an oil change to the place I used to work at. And here I am thinking a $29 oil change. It was
No.
$82 out the door for an oil
That's-
change.
That's nuts.
Yeah, 'cause- yeah,
I
oil.
think the oil.
You know, my dad does oil changes himself.
Yeah.
Well, if I was able to get under the car, I would do it myself. But
Yeah.
and it was
Speaking
good,
of that,
it was good to see
I gotta
all
get.
the bosses, too.
Yeah, speaking of that, I gotta get Dad's truck up there. My brother told me if I can take it up there to shop and wire the wires, we're gonna put a push button starter on it because the dang key keeps breaking in it all the time.
That's
So
what my car got. It got a push button
it's,
starter.
yeah, it's one of those late '80s Model 4 pickups, and it's got a dang tilt column on it. Well, you can't start it normally. You have to hit the steering wheel to make the key kick in. And I guess if you do it enough times, it'll eventually break either the ignition switch key or there's another little part up inside the steering column it'll break as well.
Right.
And we thought just said the heck with it. We're just going to put a push button starter on it, where we're not just having to replacing things every year or 6 months.
Joseph Tito says, pretty soon I won't need oil changes anymore. Yeah, that's true with the electric cars. that are coming out.
Well, yeah, I don't think we're going to be going away from
You know, that reminds me of another,
gasoline powered cars
problem.
for a while.
Yeah, they're going to be around for the foreseeable future. I don't think we got to worry about that. But
That's funny.
like I said,
Go ahead.
I got to give them credit. Those hybrid vans, they're actually pretty dang good. I mean,
Are they electric?
I was surprised how good they've held up.
George,
So they might be electric.
FL Railroading says he had a 1973 Monte Carlo. Guess what, George? I had two 74s. I love my Monte Carlos. But yeah. You know,
Well,
how's it
we're
going,
pretty
buddy?
much Ford guys for the most part. So,
Vinny? When you say Jeep, do you mean like the type of Jeep from the same type of make and model from World War II, or do you mean a regular car?
No, to me right now, what I'm driving is a Toyota, and I love it. I got away from American cars a long time ago.
I meant what your daughter drives.
My daughter, she's driving a Jeep. I forgot what year it is. It's fairly new. They just bought it because of the baby, because she couldn't have the baby and her Camaro at the same time. Let's put it that way. So she had to get rid of either the baby or the Camaro.
The Camaro kid gave up the Camaro, huh?
Gave up the Camaro, yeah.
well, right now the newest vehicle I'm driving is a '94 Ford F-150 with a 6-banger in it. So,
Hey, it works. Get you
hey,
there.
you get from point A to point B. I got to put U-joints in it, but that's not a problem.
I've never doing those things, those jobs, U-joints and stuff.
First on race day. No, James. It stands for flip over, read directions.
Fixer.
Mopar stands for move over, performance arriving rapidly.
Actually, I have been in a cop car, but not the way you would think. It's more of like a part of my job, and it also says like it needs oil change, it needs tire pressure change, stuff like that.
CV Railroad HO. I cut up Monte Carlo and Chevelle's night and count. I had Chevelle too. I had a 69 Chevelle. All right, guys. You know what? I think tonight went very well. Everything worked.
Nice.
It didn't blow up on me like it did 2 weeks ago. So I am going to call it good for tonight. I appreciate it. Tomorrow's video will be a premiere video. It will be on the next phase of me building the fire station for Gary Weiss.
Good deal.
So with all of that being said, we'll talk to you guys later. And we'll see you tomorrow.
See ya.
Right.
All right.
See you guys.
Adios, guys.
See you.
Take care.